do have a couple High Templars on the field. Redimere is going more gateways, warp gates. He's got a lot. I can't even count that high right now. Again, only getting gateway units are okay, but usually on the best interests, you do you want to mix some Colossuses in there, maybe some anti-air units like a carrier maybe, or some air some air units. Jeez. I think it's all the Mountain Dew messing with me too. He is moving out. We should be seeing something here shortly. Taking down that Overseer. Not a bad choice. Spore Callers can reach. Zerg player is rushing in here with the Speedlings. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to block this off. We get some storms down on these Roaches and Hydralisks. Not a bad decision. Definitely weakening down a little bit. All these Corruptors are sitting here doing nothing. These Stalkers need to focus over here. Since the Corruptors cannot hit them, there's no point in focusing and attacking at all. Using his shields down here, or his prisms down here to try to block these guys off. The Zerg player did lose a hell of a lot of units right there, even though our Zerg player is producing more minerals right now. Units lost. Our Protoss player has lost way more units. No, way more. A little bit more than our Zerg player. He needs to focus down these Hydralisks. Couple storms on these Zerglings, not a bad choice. But he does need to drop the Hydralisks because they are doing quite a bit of damage to him. And they got 2 attack upgrades. Well, at least they dropped the expansion, but I think he's going to lose all these units. High Templars have all gone down. That whole army that we saw earlier has gone down. He can take these on. I don't see why he's not going to finish this off. I don't think he even knows about this expansion over here. He has no idea that there's another expansion over here. But our Zerg player does have 36 more Zerglings and 2 Hydralisks on the field. Decent macroing by our Zerg player here, but to be honest, I don't see how Prion's gonna come out on top on this game. Production is producing more spine crawlers, another hatchery, a lot of roaches, 12 roaches, and looks like armor upgrades. Again, our Protest player has lost a lot more units than our Zerg player. He's getting a lot of Hydralisks. What is that? 5 Hydralisks on the field. Not a bad choice against those Zealots, but since they're charged Zealots, a little bit harder for the Ultralisks to handle. Could be seeing a last attack from our Zerg player here. That's possible. He's moving his units around. Now our Zerg player, if he micros right, he could kill all these Zealots really quickly. I don't see a whole lot of Protoss units dying, although it does look like his army has been weakened, but everyone in the Zerg army is on red or orange. A whole lot more units just got warped, and Ultralisks are going down. More Zealots are getting warped in. We've got some Archons going down. We need to pull some of these probes off. Though it looks like the Zerg army is not going to survive. He did accidentally pull this Overlord off the high ground here. Redimere can't see him. I don't know why he's not attacking it. Probably doesn't notice it at this point. Now he does. So we do have charge for our stalkers. We don't have blink for our, or charge for our zealots. We don't have blink for our stalkers. Getting more stalkers, more zealots coming in. He's lost a lot more units now. Resources, even though currently he only our Zerg player only has 18 Zerglings. That's about it. If our Protoss player Redimere wanted to, he can probably take out the base, the main at least, or the other expansion down here. If you look at income, the Zerg's income is completely shot at this point. Almost about half of Redimere's. Now Redimere does not have any pylons down here, so you can't warp anything in. There is Overseer right here, totally looking at this expansion. He needs to do something with these probes, since that's completely mined out. These are pretty saturated. He can send them in as bait or using the scout, but I don't think we'll be seeing that. He needs to move these stalkers closer so they can start attacking. I think this was a last hurrah. He's sending all of his Ultralisks over to the natural and main. They're doing quite a bit of damage. Only one of them is red and one's orange. Redimere trying to get there as fast as possible. Again, this is the Zerg player's last attack. He needs to he should have got blink so he can at least blink up here and deal with these Zerglings a little bit. He's not even sending him up there. Zerglings just doing as much damage as they can before they lose. Look at units lost right now. Still, the Redimere is ahead in units lost. Total units, there's 50 Zerglings on the field. He's sending a couple over to some of these expansions. He's really dumb sending this one. He should have sent it to this expansion here and harass the mineral line, but he did not. Redimere's income has dropped a little bit, but that's just because there's not a whole lot of minerals left, especially with that high yield gone. If we look at spending, they're about the same. Prion has spent a little bit more on his econ. Oh, he's trying to get this expansion back up and running. I don't think it's I think it's a little bit too late to deal with that, or to get enough minerals to counterattack for a win. Redimere is sending his main army in right now to destroy the natural and main. He's getting a lot of corruptors, trying to turn them into brood lords as soon as possible, but there's not enough there to do any damage. Natural's going down shortly. He needs to kill these brood lords before they hatch. Unfortunately, they hatched. This choke point is really bad for Redimere, although he is microing him pretty good to get him off the choke point. He needs to focus more on these brood lords here, more than the corruptors or anything else. The brood lords are going down. I don't see any more being made. He's trying to make as many Zerglings as possible. He's making 12 Zerglings right now, probably from the other expansion. He's not even making anything from this expansion at all. Not that great of a macro going for him. does have three hatcheries here, 2 hatcheries and a layer or a hive actually, but they're going down shortly. Good idea for him to focus those units or those buildings down first. Cut the unit production a little bit. This game is pretty much over. I don't know why the Zerg player isn't GGing out of it, but I'm just going to fast forward to the end. Thank you for watching my first cast. No, it's not that great. I'm probably going to get a bunch of messages saying, oh, you're terrible at casting, you say a lot, blah blah blah. I'm sick, guys. I'm trying to do this for a friend, and I really wanted to see him play. So, if you don't like it, you can leave. Finally, Zerg player GG's out, and we have our winner, Redimere. Hope you guys enjoy this cast, and I'll see you guys later.